There's one job in the film industry that lets you learn every department, build connections, and figure out where you belong, all while getting paid. Here's what I wish I had known whenever I started as a production assistant 10 years ago. Through my time in film, I've realized that starting as a PA or a production assistant may be your best chance of success in the industry, but you have to approach it the right way. In this video, I'm going to break down everything that I've learned on how to turn your PA work into a successful film career. First, let's talk about what makes a great PA, because it's not just about paying your dues. It's about laying a really good foundation for the rest of your career. You need to approach every job like you're getting a masterclass in filmmaking. Every day you'll be seeing how departments communicate, what makes a set run smoothly, which roles might interest you, and how professionals handle challenges. On my first few PA gigs, I was terrified of messing up, but once I got in the rhythm of it, I realized that being useful matters more than being perfect. People care about those that show initiative. In fact, what I've noticed is a lot of times people would rather hire somebody that may be a little bit less talented but has a really good mood over someone that is more talented but has a bad mood. The PAs that get hired back and eventually move up are the ones that are looking ahead to solve problems and the ones that show initiative. For example, the water cooler is running low on water, so fill it back up without being asked. Or walkies are starting to run low. Have fresh batteries ready. That's the type of initiative that turns a one-time PA gig into a rehire. I got most of my early PA opportunities not because I was the most talented, but because I was looking for ways to serve. So in summary, here's what makes a good PA. Anticipate needs, show up early, stay aware, and be reliable. That approach will lead to more work, and it'll get you better connections. Eventually, you'll end up on the path to your desired goal. But not all sets are created equal. Here's some green and red flags to look out for. Once I fell in with the right crew, those sets taught me more in months than the years I had spent in school. Those are the productions you want to find. Now that we've laid the groundwork for what makes a good PA, let's talk about how to foster relationships. Networking in the industry is not about forcing conversations or constantly pushing for new opportunities. It's about being willing and able to help when needed. So here's how to network well and professionally in the industry. Find a crew that you really want to work with and reach out and say, hey, I'd love to PA for you sometime. Odds are they probably won't have an immediate availability. Don't take that as discouragement, but reach out again like every month or so and remind them that you still exist and you'd love to work with them. Eventually their regular PA will be booked and that might lead to an opportunity for you. And here's a tip that worked for me. If there's a crew that you're just dying to work with, reach out and offer to PA for free. Now, don't make a habit of working for free and only do it if you can afford it. But for me, those few days that I donated turned out to be many paid days on the back end. I think one of the most valuable things as a PA is you get to see how each department works. It's like a paid film school. You get to watch it all come together. When you're starting out, pay attention to how each department works. With the camera team, watch how they handle their equipment and try picking up terminology as they work. You'll start to notice why certain setups take longer than others and how to care for equipment. So here's how to maximize your learning. During setup, jot down questions. During lunch, ask those questions. And during wrap, help put gear up, but learn how to maintain the gear properly. The key is to be observant while staying focused on your duties. You're there to help first, but you're also there to learn, and the crew wants you to learn, because as you learn, you make their job easier. So here's a breakdown of how I moved up in the industry. I started as a PA, graduated to an AC, started doing camera operation work, and then graduated to a DP. As a PA, I learned set etiquette. As an AC, it was more technical precision. And as an operator, I started developing that creative instinct. And it all mattered, and there was no wasted time. So if you're working as a PA, here's what you do. Stay observant, take notes, ask smart questions, build relationships naturally, and learn from every department. You know what's really beautiful about this industry to me? It's the way that relationships come full circle. I'll give you a perfect example. One of the directors I used to PA for, getting him drinks and handling basic tasks on set, now hires me as the DP on his commercials. And we're great friends. We've literally worked around the world together. Think about that. I went from being the person running errands to being the person he trusts to help shape the look and vision. That's what can happen in the industry. The connection you make as a PA don't just help you move up, they also evolve as you grow and learn. So you're ready to start your journey in the film industry. Here's exactly what you need to do. Your first step is to research and identify production companies in your area. Look up local film offices, production companies, and any active projects in your region. These are the places that will need PAs. In fact, look at them like your gateway into the industry. When an opportunity comes up with them, be available and be reliable, because it may be your one shot at working with them. This means that you'll need a pretty flexible schedule, but showing up on time and being ready to work will put you ahead of 90% of the other people trying to break into the industry. So start networking, but do it the right way. Don't be pushy. Monthly checkups are perfect. And remember, offering to help on smaller gigs can sometimes open bigger doors. Throughout all of this, and this is really important, remember to maintain a learning mindset, because every set that you work on is an opportunity to learn, observe, and grow. Pay attention to how things work and how they're structured. Ask appropriate questions when there's downtime, and always be looking for ways that you can bring extra value to production. Maintaining a good mindset is really important, because being a PA is not just entry-level film work. It's your film school, your networking event, your career launcher. And hey, if you're on set tomorrow as a PA, remember, everybody that you're working with could be your future collaborator. Make it count.